Hello, everybody. This is Kevin Crouch with the Ellis County Weather, and I am here with Mr. Robert Bell, who is the chairman of the Ellis County Veterans Memorial Event. Is that correct?
The Ellis County Veterans Appreciation Ceremony.
Okay, got it. I knew I was going to mess that up. We got the memorial behind us, and then we got the event this weekend, so a lot of great things going on here at the Waxahachie Civic Center, and we'll get into that here shortly. I do want to talk about our sponsor, Mid-Low Pressure Pros, and something that I haven't talked about yet is that they are a veteran-owned organization. They are a veteran-owned business. And Weston, who owns that business, is very dedicated to the quality of his product, the quality of his business. And that, I think, comes from that veteran, that background. And he is all about serving his community, serving the folks that he's working with and working for. And so you want to make sure that if you need that exterior cleaning, and pay attention to the page, stay tuned, because I actually have some content coming to show you just the kind of work that they do. But, you know, he's a veteran, and he's going to make sure that that integrity that he takes away from his military service is applied to the work that he does. And so if you want to go to elliscountyclean.com or give them a call at 469-830-1630, you're going to get $50 off any exterior service. And of course, we've got the holidays coming up, so you want your home to look good. You've got relatives coming in and that kind of thing. You want to make sure you impress them with how good your house looks. And we had such a hard freeze in the winter, and then through the spring we had rain. All the different kinds of weather that Texas has can take a toll on your home and on your concrete and those kind of things around your house. So you want it to look good when you're decorating and having those friends and family over. So again, that's elliscountyclean.com. And then if you go to call 469-830-1630, then you can get that deal, that $50 off any exterior service from them. So make sure that if you're going to get your house clean, you go to Mid-Low Pressure Pros. Again, a veteran-owned business. I think this is a great weekend to look for those veteran-owned businesses and support those local vets and those business owners. It's been a tough year for local business, so I think that this is no better time to go with a company like Mid-Low Pressure Pros. So, Mr. Bell, I want to talk to you a little bit about the event that we have coming up this weekend. Behind me here, of course, we have the Ellis County Veterans Memorial, and you can only see part of it behind me. This is a gorgeous memorial, and my family, I think we have a name or two up here, and this ceremony that happens every year is just an incredible thing. And I, unfortunately, have never had the privilege of going. I'm hoping to be there this weekend. But tell us a little bit more about that event and what we can expect.
So this Saturday, it's November 13th at 10 o'clock, the ceremony starts. And it's going to be the same fashion as it's been in years past. This is the 21st annual event. There's been an event every year since the year 2000. And last year, COVID, you know, they ended up cutting the ceremony down and just doing the outside portion. But this year we're back inside, and we're going to fashion it in the sense of the 2019 program. And, you know, it's a few small changes, but everything else is going to roughly be the same. That way, you know, it's what people are used to, those that have been at the ceremony. We have the classic swing band is going to be there, the Reveille Sisters. We got, you know, a couple of the other tribute type deals that we've got going on. But, you know, it's mostly music, and it's also tributes to the veterans that are present and that, you know, have served and have done so much for the country. So it's going to be a great time. And to be honest, I'm excited about being on the committee that's you know, keeping this ceremony going, to be able to move it into the future. It's exciting, and I'm looking forward to it.
That's perfect, man. Well, I know my favorite part is the flyover. I am such a nerd for those World War II warbirds, and to see those planes flying over Ellis County, and to think about what it was like not only to be in those planes in a war zone, but to be on the ground, you know, and see those things coming. And so it's a really exciting time to go back in time a little bit, you know, for those that didn't experience those times. And I'm sure for the veterans that are experiencing those things again, to have that time to reflect on absolutely incredible experiences that allow us to stand here today.
Sure.
You know, so it's a great event, and these are local veterans. These are folks that are here in our communities that you know, did incredible things. I know that there's some veterans here who have amazing. Well, really, all of them have amazing stories.
Yeah, true.
But I know that there's one veteran that, fought in the Battle of the Bulge, and he's told me stories of being, deep in the firefight and experiencing that firsthand.
Yeah.
Things that I can only read in a history book. So
That's true.
it's just absolutely incredible to be in the same room as ladies and gentlemen of that caliber. And to experience that. And I can personally vouch, too, for the Reveille sisters. Anna Marie Warren is part of that group, and she is a fantastic singer. I have the privilege of serving with her on the worship team at Waxahachie Bible Church. So, I hear her fairly often, but I've heard her do the classic swing music, too, and she's pretty fantastic. So I want to tell you that the weather's going to be beautiful for this. It's just going to be perfect. Let's get into that real quick. Friday night. Obviously, over the past several weeks, I've been going to football games. We're getting into playoff season now, and Friday night is going to be clear. Lows will be in the upper 30s, so it's going to be a little chilly. So if you're going to those games, make sure you have a sweater. I know a lot of people like to take a blanket and that kind of thing and get cozy as you watch your teams hit the gridiron. So just make sure you know that if you're going to any of those playoff games, be ready to be a little chilly up in those stands, especially after the sun goes down and you get ready for kickoff. Saturday is going to be sunny with highs in the low 60s. Isn't that not perfect?
Yeah,
that's just, you can't get much better than that. Not a whole lot of wind either, so it's going to be a comfortable day. It might be a little bit chilly in the morning, so dress a little bit warm. As we do in Texas, wear a t-shirt and a sweater over that. Like I said, you start out cool and then you get warm and that kind of thing. We're ready for anything. Saturday night is going to be clear with lows in the mid 40s, and Sunday is going to be sunny with highs in the low 70s, so we're going to start warming up a little bit, and then Sunday night will be clear with lows in the mid 40s. So the cold front that we had come through last night, it was a little noisy. Obviously, we had some action that kept me up late, but it's brought in perfect weather for these ceremonies. I know Ellis had a ceremony this morning, and it was a beautiful day for that, and then beautiful weather for this Saturday as well. So I think there's no better way to honor our veterans and take advantage of the fantastic conditions we're going to have outside. If you've never been to the Civic Center to see this memorial, I highly recommend it because even without the ceremony, this memorial by itself will touch you, especially if you're from this area and you know some of these names. I guarantee you'll recognize at least one name up here, one or two. Even if you're new to the area, you'll recognize this and you'll be touched by what it means. And also the memorial in Ennis, I want to mention that because it does have a new statue that is just absolutely. I've only seen pictures, and I can only imagine what it looks like in person. So make sure that you stop by there as well to take advantage of that. So I just want to add my personal thank you not only to you, but to all the veterans who have served. I take service to country seriously, and I can only imagine what it's like to really the dichotomy of being proud to serve your country, but also going into situations where I would be terrified, and I would be, and you face your mortality in ways that you never really imagined you would. And so my deepest appreciation goes to you and any of the veterans who have served, because, I can't even fathom, the thought of going into those situations and putting your life on the line and loving your country in a way where you're willing to go forward through all of that. So thank you, Mr. Bell, for being part of this. And thank you all for watching. And thank you for the people that sent support last night during the live stream. That was great. Of course, we thought we were done after that first round, but we ended up getting some more. And that's the only rain we've got for a while. So be prepared for kind of a little bit of a dry spell. And I am looking at the rumors that are circulating around about some kind of Arctic cold event that may be coming in the next couple of weeks. I'll have more on that coming up soon.